Well, good morning, everyone. Can you figure out what I'm doing today? Sink full of small cucumbers, a sink full of washed dill, a bowl full of garlic cloves cut in half. Seems to be jar rings on my... And look at here, we've got the Amish canner. And what is in there? Can I open it? Look what's in there. We're making dill pickles. Okay, so I'm using the half-quart jars, 500 milliliters. And so I still got my cucumbers there. I've got my garlic, and some of it's cut in half because I need 1.5 per jar. And you need your coarse pickling salt. Don't use table salt, iodized table salt, because your brine will go cloudy. So in the jar we're going to put 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar. Yeah, just making sure. Right. And in this pot, warm it up to a boil. We have 6 cups of your 5% white vinegar and 6 cups of water. So 50-50. And I know that I'm going to need more. I should just put it in there, but yeah, probably going to need more. So that you can add and adjust. These I put right into the jar. So you know that you get the salt in the jar. You know you get the right amount of sugar in the jar, the same amount of garlic, and the same amount of dill. There you go. I had to cut the ends off so that they fit in the jar nicely. They're not too high because you don't want them sticking up. And I added just a little bit of brine, just enough to melt the sugar so it wasn't sitting up. So I've got everything in the bottom, and they're packed nice and tight. So now you're going to put a funnel on, and you're going to fill it with brine. Well, there we go. 16 jars of dill pickles I put in the canner. And I'm going to turn it on high now, put the lid on it, and when it comes to a boil, I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes, and I turn it down a little bit because it'll be rapid boil. You just need a good boil. Process it for 15 minutes. And I guessed pretty good because there's all my ends. Won't that make a beautiful cucumber salad? Over peeled the garlic, but that's all the cucumbers I have left. That was 369 liters. So, and I did have to make the brine 2 more times. I just kept doing a couple, because it's even ratio. And there we go. I'm gonna have dill pickles. It's gonna take 2 weeks though. I think I forgot to tell you how much dill to put in. I put in a nice, like a whole head, a nice size head into the bottom of the jar. Oh, that smells so good. So they're out of the canner. Like I said, they're not pickled yet. You have to let them sit at least 2 weeks. And then you can try them. Of course, the longer that you leave them, the dillier pickle they're going to get. And if you want a bit of kick, you could put in some crushed chili peppers, or one of your jalapeno peppers. You can adjust this recipe, add whatever you want. Make it really hot dill pickles, mild dill pickles, and if you don't like garlic, well, don't put the garlic in it. Okay, so there you go, people, and yay, I can hardly wait 2 weeks.